Good morning.
Good morning. It's day 8. We're getting a late start. We planned that after a long day yesterday. And this is Ray Lakes. You can see Fin Dome in the background.
Right between us.
And today we're going to at least get to Woods Creek, which is about 6 miles down slope from here. And then depending on how we're feeling, we might go a couple more miles up along Woods Creek as we head towards Pinchot.
Yeah.
That's right, Pinchot Pass.
Yep.
So we'll see how we're feeling. We're a little ahead of what we had planned on doing at this point, so we can take a little bit easier today.
Are 4 miles or so, I
Yeah.
think, ahead of where we...
Yeah. So, but we'll see how we're doing. Yeah.
And we are exiting Ray Lakes at this point, and what a great place to stop and take a look at Fin Dome. Also, on the right third is what looks like the ranger's cabin. Not a bad place to have to call home for a season. Yeah, right here. Awful. Just kidding.
We're admiring this lodgepole that seems to have germinated many years ago, right in between, and then grew kind of around these two big slabs of granite. This is the lower Ray Lake. We can see some fish along the shore and still seeing Fin Dome in the background.
We've been on the trail for, I don't know, a little over an hour, 15, 20 minutes. But look at this meadow.
That is Lake Arrowhead, and the peak kind of right in the center of the screen is called Mount Clarence King, named after a member of the very first scientific expedition of the Sierra Nevada, whose work laid the foundation for our understanding of the geology and natural history of the region.
This place is special every mile.
Not sure if you can see all those trout through the little glare. They're pointed upstream, just sitting there, staying steady.
Oh yes. Spent about 20 minutes fly fishing here. Glorious. Heading through one of the last locations northbound on the trail for the foxtail pines. You can see they're pretty sparse. There's some trees up to my left on a ridge, but it's not as dense as what we had seen earlier.
Got some avalanche carnage that we're passing through. Doesn't look too old. Don't know when this all happened, but lots of carcasses. This area looks like it's been damaged by some avalanche or flooding, but you can see there's some quaking aspen, which are these really cute little leaves, about 1 to 3 inches, with the white bark on the tree. They shimmer really pretty when the wind blows, and they're found on slopes that have a good consistent source of moisture, which you can hear the creek in the background. These guys have. this? What? It's a little yellow fuzzball caterpillar. Who knows where that came from?
Wow.
I know.
Come on, get up there.
You can do it.
Get.
Doesn't want to leave you. Crazy. And we were just here for the sage.
Wow.
Mmm.
You're gonna get eaten by a bird because you stand out.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Not well camouflaged. Okay, enjoy some sage. Ah.
Oh my God.
I know.
So good.
So good. The freshest smelling thing out here. Way better smelling than us.
That'd be correct.
We have dropped below 9,000 feet for the first time on our hike. We're at 8,900, and like immediately there's new tree species. There's the Sierra juniper, a Jeffrey pine. There's another Sierra juniper, and this I think is a red fir. All like literally within a few hundred feet, we have a whole new group of trees species growing here. So cool. This beautiful tree is a western juniper. Let me show you their characteristics. So their leaves form this scaly shape, not a true needle like other conifers. They have these little scales. This is juniper bark. You can see how kind of strippy it is. It comes off in these long strands. Here's a juniper with a bunch of the berries. So they're funny because they're a conifer, but their seed comes in what looks like a berry, not in a cone as we tend to think of cones. They get bluer as they ripen. Made it to the Woods Creek suspension bridge. We're having a slowish kind of day. Curtis has been doing some fishing. I'm getting distracted by new tree species, but we're gonna go probably about another 1.7 miles to some campsites up the Woods Creek drainage, as save us a little bit of time tomorrow. And it's a little too early to stop here. So we're gonna trudge on for another probably couple hours. To now we have to cross the bridge. The suspension bridge. Bum, bum, bum. Live stream. Woods crossing.
One the unique thing about Woods Creek is it was a suspension bridge that was built back in 1988. It is a one person at a time suspension bridge, and it has a lot of whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, it's called the Golden Gate of the Sierra.
Yeah. So we'll get a little video of one of us going across, and you can see the wobble, wobble,
yeah.
wobble.
Yeah, it's wobbly. It's fun.
Gotta find the rhythm. Woo, this bad boy sways. I didn't find the rhythm.
We've immediately started climbing out of Woods Creek Basin, and we've encountered some growth of manzanita. This gorgeous red colored bark. Yeah, you can see there. It's peeling away. It's a gorgeous red color though. Yay, manzanita. Boo, uphill.
That's where we came from. Way...
Oh God, that is where we came from.
Yeah. Not that high peak, but...
No, but you can see we came down through that valley today. Whew. All right, this is a Jeffrey pine. They're big old pine trees, and their needles form tufts at the end of the branch. And they're grown in clumps of 3. You might be able to see from this clump I just pulled off the forest for. Clumps of 3. And the way you can differentiate it from another tree that has clumps of 3 called the ponderosa pine is you smell the bark and it gives off a slightly vanilla flavor scent. Vanilla, butterscotch, it's got a sweet scent
aroma
compared to the ponderosa, which is a close relative but different species.
Well, we left Woods Creek Bridge and we're going to go about 1.7 miles and see what time it is and what that camp location might have. That's the distance to the next camp location. Pinchot Pass has a 3,000 foot vertical gain from the bridge. So if we can take a little bit of the sting out of this hike coming up, tomorrow will be just a tiny bit easier, not much. But take a look at this slab waterfall. So cool. This is called the Woods Creek water slide. It doesn't say anything about do not attempt, but don't attempt.
Here looking down at Woods Creek, and I'm seeing some different type of lichen than we've seen before. This type, pretty sure is called fruticose or fructicose. Can't remember. Fruticose. But look at that awesome vibrant green that's growing on this juniper.
There's Gretel. She gives very sage advice. It's the only pun I can think of. All right, camp for the night. Just 1.7 up towards Pinchot. But it's a nice night. Got a nice camp spot. And we're just minutes away from eating.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're at Woods Creek, and today we went 7.7 miles.
6 of it was downhill from Ray Lakes.
Yeah, we went from Ray Lakes to the Woods Creek Suspension Bridge, and then decided to go up 1.7 to cut into tomorrow's climb.
Little over 3,000 feet of vertical tomorrow had we not done what we did today.
Yeah, we still have a big climb
We still have a big climb, but it was really nice hike getting up here. I don't remember other than the slab and the water slide.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I don't remember what it's like. I know that there's the sawmill pass that we get to because there was an old sawmill up there.
Sawmill Pass Junction.
Junction, excuse me. And then we get up to Pinchot tomorrow.
Yeah, but today was a good day. We kind of went easy pace. We were tired from yesterday.
I got to fish.
Yeah, Curtis did some fishing. I got distracted by some new on this trail species of tree for us. So yeah, it was a good day.
It was a good day. It was tough downhill because our packs were full. still. I mean, we only had one night of food out of the pack, so they were still pretty heavy. But now we've had a breakfast and a dinner, and so the load gets lighter from here on out.
Yep.
And the weather was great. The weather's fantastic right now. There's just a few little clouds around. But other than that, this is our view. This is our
home for the night.
Our entertainment system is this whole Woods Creek area right here. So pretty beautiful place.